we've decided to rank each Premier League team's most valuable player. So we've gone through all 20 teams and we are deciding, which is their most valuable player. Now, we've got to take into consideration the importance of their player, how much they're worth, the worth to their team, not necessarily their price tag. I've done mine in just who's from top to bottom of the league currently. Okay. Shall we start with the bottom of the league?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I feel like bottom of the league is more rogue.
No, I
think it gets, the harder you go down, it's like, which one's the most important?
Actually, let's start bottom. I guess
start bottom. Burnley.
May as well.
I've got Trafford. I think that's their most important player.
I've actually, he's just having a bit of a tough time. I've gone Foster. I've quite liked the look of him when he played.
Just went Brownhill, to be honest.
Wow,
I wish I could have chose no one really, but I picked Trafford because.
But they were so good last year. I think Trafford.
Yeah.
He's 21 years old?
Yeah, and he is literally their most valuable player. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I'd say.
I think he's pants.
Really?
I know, but what can you do?
Like that goal, the Saliba goal at the weekend, I was like, come on, keeps.
I don't know. I think it's tough for a keeper when you're at the bottom.
He's very young as well. I just think maybe he was a bit too high. League One to Premier League is a big jump.
I think if Burnley get relegated, Trafford gets a move somewhere.
I'm not sure. I think it's quite tough for goalkeepers to get a move up.
Ramsdale did it.
To be fair, I guess relegations, yeah.
But it's like it's very hit and miss. It
He's
works
also
for
young,
some and
English.
Butland, for example, he was amazing at Stoke and couldn't get a move up. And it happens to a lot of goalkeepers. It's like once you've got your set goalkeeper moving up, it's never a guarantee.
So you gone Brownhill?
Yeah,
because he scored.
Just you know what? It was one of those. It's like it was hard to pick somebody out.
It is tough.
It's probably the hardest team.
Yeah. Sheffield United. I've gone for their current captain, Norwood.
I've gone for Hamer.
I went for Fotheringham.
Fair.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think literally.
Keepers Union.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it could have been much worse for them. I know he's conceded 8 to Newcastle and whatnot. However, I feel like there's plenty of games where he was iconic. Even, the game on the weekend to Brighton, I felt like could have been a different outcome if it wasn't for a big goal. So
I feel like Norwood, just their current captain, he scored that nuts pen. I think if anyone's going to drag him through the shit, it'll be their captain.
Interesting.
I'm not going to lie, I went Hamer pure the fact that him and Norwood are on 2. They're both on 2 goals.
Really? I know obviously Basham's their club captain, but
I picked Cameron Archer and I just don't even know why. I looked at the team, I was like, I don't want to pick anyone, I'll pick a striker. Like,
just vibes.
Fair enough. Just please score.
Today's episode of Pitchside is brought to you, as always, by our friends over at Super 6, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, they are back. But this time, after the international break, it returns on the 25th of November. But that doesn't mean you can't enter your results. Get them predicted right now, so you don't forget about it. Simply head over to the app, predict your 6 scores, and the jackpot could be yours. We're all playing Super 6 this season. There's no reason why you shouldn't join us. It's a free shot at £250,000. So why would you not join us? Use our code PTCH23 to join our Super 6 mini league. Compete alongside myself, Reeve and Tom, and each round we'll be giving away a £100 classic football shirt voucher to the person who comes top of the Super 6 mini league. It's super simple. Simply predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you are all set. Follow the link in the description down below to sign up now. And as I said before, there's so many chances to win the jackpot over and over again, and of course that classic football shirt voucher if you come top of our league. Well, speaking of strikers, for Luton, I've gone Morris.
I've gone Kenilworth Road, their 12th man at home, because I don't really...
That's a cheat code, but I like it at the same time.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
You know what? I was torn between 2. It was definitely Morris, because I feel like he probably provides the most up front. But then I also went for Kaminsky. Once again, I felt like it probably could have been worse without him in goal. I feel like the save against Højlund on the weekend, or even against Chelsea, I felt like he probably kept him in the game for much longer.
That Højlund one, by the way, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, what a miss!" No, it's an unreal
worldy save.
Unreal save,
genuinely. And it's like I feel like they could have been in a much worse position with a different goalkeeper. So I need to give him his credit.
I know who he's gone for.
Clear as day.
Chong
all day, man. This guy has so much potential. A young, bright player in a good side, scored that goal. If it wasn't him, though.
Side.
Yeah, he's making them a good side. Chong all the way, man. It's him. Who's that winger Luton have though? Who's class?
Adebayo.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah, I really, really like him as well.
But then he missed so many sitters at the start of the season.
He had Trent on Tosi.
Do you know what you need? When you're a team like Luton, you just need to have that one spark in your team. Otherwise, you're just going to get sat down.
Yeah.
And he's not like got the end product, but like
that is Carlton Morris, mate. He literally got promoted.
Is it Ross
Yeah,
Barkley?
true.
Saying that,
Ross Barkley, you know.
He's cooking a little
he
bit.
probably should have got a goal on the weekend. That save from Onana, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great save. Yeah, Ross Barkley's a good shout, by the way. I think.
Liverpool,
Forgot
they
about
were
that.
awesome. Like, all of them played really well.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Bournemouth, Solanke.
Solanke.
Everyone in agreement there. Like,
Yeah.
Philip Lincoln will have a little shout in there as well.
Yeah.
Neto, potentially. This just goals by the way.
Brilliant, yeah.
But no, I definitely Solanke. Hold up, play what he did.
Solanke got an outside chance of an England squad, England call-up.
Got a brace
Have a lot of injuries, I think. Tony's gonna have to get another betting ban. Wilson's gonna have to get injured again.
he's not a bad option to have though, really. Just like a nice powerhouse.
Does a bit of everything.
He's signed a new contract to Bournemouth as well, hasn't he?
Hasn't he just equalised? He's just either overtaken or equalised his goal tally from last year.
Yeah, he did.
He needs to be getting like 15 goals over realistically for them to stay up.
He needs to be there like Bamford from a few years ago under Bielsa.
One season. Fulham.
Oh.
I think we surely were all in agreement here.
Yeah.
Paulinho.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
What?
Willian.
Oh, shut up.
Let me talk to a guy called
it.
Willian,
I like
man.
it.
This guy's
He
an
is cold.
absolute hero.
No. I think Willian's been great this season.
Yeah.
He has been great. But without Paulinho, Fulham don't win.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But
I
Willian,
find it hard to argue against that.
Fucking idiot.
I could watch Willian do that shift.
Yeah.
With, like,
I just
yeah.
love him, man. I think he brings a nice bit of Brazilian class into
Also,
it.
his
He's like-
longevity's been pretty
And
impressive.
he's Barkley's furniture at this point.
Yeah, everyone thought he was a bad signing when he first came to Fulham. Last season, he was unbelievable.
He's like Gallas. He's like Gallas, by the way. He just goes around them London clubs.
Well, it's because him and David Luiz have a restaurant. That's partly why they started staying when it
Do
comes
they
to
actually have a
Arsenal. Yeah, they have a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
Just West London, sit at Fulham, pop into the restaurant at night.
Apparently, Kante used to like go in and all the time
they
ask
used
for
to-
free meals.
Yeah.
And, like, William would kind of be like, "You can pay at some point."
He got enough money, mate. I can't believe you haven't gone for Paulinho. That's a fucking hell.
Yeah.
Forest. Gibbs White?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yes.
Some striker, mate.
Yeah, no, I think he's a baller,
Yeah.
but
Tempted to say body.
Gibbs White's class as well.
He is unreal, but just like the amount of like goals and assists that when you brought, like I can't remember the streak he was on. It's
It was
just
like
seven,
he
I
was
think.
going for that Vardy streak. It was like
Yeah.
7 or 8.
literally,
yeah.
What a player.
He's so smart as well. Like he gets in the right positions. Even that goal against West Ham is just like kind of saw Areola probably is about to parry. Nice little tidy finish, but
was he the one who headed it when Areola did that mega save in the game?
yeah, it was as
Was that
well.
one,
Yeah, it was.
I've still gone for Gibbs White, though.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick to be fair. He's class.
Yeah, hold that ratio. Everton, I was torn between two players, you know. I was very much torn between two players. I'm still not decided.
Same.
I'm just quite set on one.
Who's yours?
So this season, the biggest difference they've got is Calvert-Lewin's fit.
He hasn't been fit only the last few games, though.
But they're winning games as a result. Like he just gives them a
If we're
different
talking about
presence.
most valuable, I
I've gone
guess
for
when he's
Decore.
playing.
I've gone
the
Decore.
difference in having him to what they have.
I've
when
gone
he's not
Decore
there.
or DCL.
Decore is.
I get it with DCL right now. Like, it's obviously he's obviously made a big
something
difference.
different.
You
But
got, you got Pickford.
I did not.
This season, I thought
Nah, I
this
didn't.
season Decore, but maybe overall DCL.
I just think if you remove one of those players, what has the biggest impact? And like Everton have been looking
Yeah,
like
probably
they're going down
DCL. It's
every
getting
year.
goals in it, realistically.
You know what? This might be a personal bias, but I do really like Mikolenko.
Shut
him
up.
or Tarkowski. No, that's
He gets one goal, and he's now their most valuable player.
Defensively, he's like one of the best left backs in the league at the moment. Like you just don't look at him. Like you know what I mean?
There's so
Kieran Trippier is a better left back
That's
than
why I
him.
said personal bias.
Kieran
but-
Trippier's a better left back.
Nah,
I'll bet he locked up Salah. Salah got 2 goals against Everton, but watching that game, Mikolenko actually was.
Mikolenko's actually
he was
class,
good.
but we just don't talk about him.
So, I got Pickford, man. I think he's always been Everton's most important player.
Yeah. I hate him when he plays against Chelsea. He always decides to turn
The thing
up
is,
as
like,
well.
if you don't have Pickford, they can't get a keeper of the same quality at all. Like, they'd have to take such a dip. Like,
Yeah.
whereas in a different position, you can substitute a better like.
But if they don't have DCL, they don't score goals.
Yeah, I don't mind DCL. It just
But
it's always injured.
Decore's got a worth a shout. There's no way you can put Mikolenko as the most valuable player. That's
You know
outrageous.
what? I thought about saying Pickford, but I was like, I can't just put this whole list of
Goalkeepers.
Palace, Eze.
Eze. Class.
I understand Eze.
Oh well,
But let me talk to you about Anderson.
I was going to say, that was my only other choice.
I'd actually say, I think Gehi's better than Anderson.
Nah, I think Anderson's one of the best.
Anderson's passing is
Really?
yeah, he's class, but like, I think Gehi for him is like, I think both of them, there's a partnership that's really underrated.
It is a good partnership.
Anderson's
Like
like...
Eze though, man. Come on.
No, like Eze realistically, but Anderson, man, he's so fucking good. Like, he's so good.
fucking good,
Mate,
man.
don't even know how many he scored this season. It must be like 3 or 4. Like, from a centre-back. He's class.
Wolves. Who do you go for? You went Eze, didn't you, for Palace?
Yeah.
Wolves. All right. Gary O'Neill.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind.
I've got Neto.
Saturday's got me. Yeah, Saturday got me
Neto.
thinking different, but I still would go Neto.
Neto. I think Neto's the bollocks, man. He's unreal.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, that was it. Brentford.
It's all between 2.
Can we say Tony?
I've said Tony.
Yeah.
I've said Tony, but obviously he can't play football.
Yeah.
So I think Mbumo.
Yeah. That's I put Tony question mark and Bomo.
It was literally him or like Jensen, I think. I think both of them are. What's that face about? I think both of them are amazing. But you know what? To be honest, like Mbuemo, had a lot of really good moments this season, and he's probably the one that's going to get you the goals.
Brentford needed someone to live up to like 50% of what Tony did for them, and Mbumo's doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing it. So
Good player.
make of it what you will.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Reece James. We've started 3 games with him against.
Not Conor Gallagher?
Not for me. I think the difference you're seeing in Reece James, like I said, he's had 3 starts. He's only played like 60 minutes in each. It was against Spurs, Liverpool and City. We haven't lost any of those games. I think I saw actually he's joint 5th in the league out of every player for big chances created this season.
Wow, that's pretty
In
impressive.
180 minutes. Like the difference he makes for us is whether you can get a Champions League spot and whether you won't.
Reece James?
You know what? I hate this because for the whole day, I was trying to figure out who it is. Until he said Reece James, I actually had Raheem Sterling because I feel like offensively, especially before Cole Palmer joined, there's nobody that actually offered something interesting up front for us. And I feel like the way he takes on players, the way he creates chances, it's hard to replace that. And he's arguably, in my mind, one of the better performing players in the Premier League this season.
I feel like he's been Chelsea's best player this season.
100%.
And then Cole Palmer's pushing him, but for me, I've got Reece James.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Sterling.
Are you going for Sterling as well?
I think Sterling, for the exact reason you said. Like, I think if you take Palmer out of the team, it's less impactful than taking Sterling out. I think Sterling's massive.
Interesting. I think
like
time will tell, though. West Ham, I think it's pretty unanimous. James Ward-Prowse?
Oh, no, I went Paquetá. Mate, I think he's
I don't
class.
like that.
I think he's their best player by like a distance.
Ward-Prowse got like 9 assists this season.
I know, but
The most assists out of
I
anyone
think
in the
you
Premier
put
League.
Bournemouth
I'm not watching
Kufa's
corners.
not far behind with assists as well, surprisingly. I was very shocked. He's like on 4 right now. And
That's 5
in the Prem.
behind.
No, I'm saying in the Prem. And then I think Ward-Prowse is on 5.
No, Ward-Prowse got 9 assists
What,
this
in the
season.
Prem?
Oh, not for, I don't know, but for
Yeah.
West Ham, he's got 9, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about Bowen. I feel like he just offers so much for them offensively. Like,
Oh, Bowen.
lot of goals.
Underrated.
yeah.
A lot of goals.
Like, to be honest, if it was like the start of the season, I probably would have said Antonio because the way he started off was crazy.
He's always there. They always try and replace him every year. And he always comes through.
But no, I think Bowen just offers them so much. And, whether that's goals, assists and everything, even the runs he makes.
It's gone headers.
Oh, yeah.
Who you got?
Ward-Prowse for me.
You got Ward-Prowse, yeah, I think, yeah.
6th best English centre mid.
Okay. Brighton. I got one for you.
Let's hear it.
Estepinian.
I have the same.
They haven't won a game without him. When he got injured, they haven't won a game.
Yeah, mid-September was their last win.
Yeah, they haven't won since that.
I was
In the Prem, at least.
torn between 2. He's one of them. And then the other one was Pascal Gross. I think he's just like a Swiss Army knife. He offers so much to that team.
I actually think you're right.
Yeah.
A lot of people maybe say like Matoma or something like that, but Gross plays every game, 90 minutes every game. Also, I found it quite hard for Brighton because they're such a team. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's not a standout player, but I've gone for Estepinian because obviously they haven't won without him.
I also think Matoma's form's been impacted by not having a Stupien.
Yeah, on the left-hand side. Yeah, you're right.
I really like Grob, but Ferguson, right? Because he's just going to bring them 130 million, like at the end of the season.
Yeah, but with the Dringers now as well, like he's scoring goals. Ansu Fati.
Ferguson's going to go
Ferguson's
blood,
not-
man.
Even
He's going to bring them a
back.
ton of money. Like he's
He's going
just
to bring
a
them
big
tons of
cash
money,
cow.
but they don't. Like without him, they're fine.
I agree.
But without Estepinian, they're fucked.
I agree. But I just think that
What?
So are we saying Tony Bloom is there?
I'm basing it on like the amount of money he's just going to bring into that team and then go off and do maybe a Caicedo and just be
Nah,
half
he's
as good.
destined for greatness, Evan Ferguson.
Might be. We'll see, though.
I hate this hatred to Caicedo. Leave him alone.
Very loud after Bournemouth.
Newcastle.
You're
Bruno
quite tough.
Gamar.
Yeah, I went Bruno.
There's so many people you can choose for us, I feel like.
I was tempted to go Trippier as well.
Yeah, I went Trip.
Oh, Trippier, of course.
But you've got like good fault. You've got whole liver men, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I based this off the Bournemouth game alone, so Bruno G.
Yeah.
Because we could not handle being pressed at all without
You
Bruno's
looked tired
composure.
against Bournemouth.
We were just panicked. Like every time we got pressed, Bruno's composure is just missing.
We'll touch them in a bit.
Yeah.
But you went for Bruno G as well.
Yeah.
Man United, Bruno F.
Yeah.
Bruno F. Bruno F.
Johnny Evans. The whole team's shit. He's came and saved the defence. Big up, Johnny.
But they were winning against Copenhagen until he came off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans saved the defence. That Man United team is toilet. I'm sorry, right?
Toilet.
They are
Oh, are they
poo-poo.
toilet, are they?
Just
They are poo-poo.
They're toilet.
They are
They're
bad.
so, guys, they are so toilet.
They're
according
so
to Luke.
toilet. They're going
They're
out of one of the
point
easiest.
ahead of Newcastle.
They're going out of the easiest Champions League group, and they lost 3-0 to our D
So
team.
you're both going out of the Champions League,
No, we're staying in.
and United are a point ahead of Newcastle, but they are toilet.
We beat them 3-0 with Kraft in centre back. Now,
Okay.
Kraft hasn't played in 400 days, and he's Sweden's
Okay, so
second choice right back.
So why are you behind them in the league?
You know what?
don't know, man.
That
Shit
is,
happens.
that is literally the Manchester United way. They won't play beautiful, but they'll somehow win games.
Yeah, they'll 1-0 Bruno pen
Exactly.
or-
You know, Man United
Wolves,
in the Premier, the
Fulham,
most informed
Forest.
team.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
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 I'm not having it, man.
But like,
They're rubbish.
I agree that like watching them, you think this is going nowhere though.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
with other teams, you think, oh, they're building that. You can see what they're trying to do. With United, I think this is a mess.
You know what's the craziest part as well? They get the right chances. Like Rashford probably should have scored. Garnacho should have definitely scored. Hoyler should have scored. But they're literally kind of like Chelsea at the start of the season. They just don't know what to do with the ball.
The problem is, all the players, right, are all little, throwing their hands in the air. They complain of absolutely every single thing that doesn't go the way. They sum up the entitled football team that like these Chelseas are, but like they're the worst by
Well, but
far.
Kieran Trippier might think another fan base is very entitled.
Nah, he doesn't.
After this weekend.
Didn't you literally put a tweet out saying, "Oh my god, man, some of these Newcastle fans are too entitled"?
Yeah, some of them are, but Man United, man, it's not even.
You've called your own fan base entitled.
certain ones, and fans would agree. But the actual players themselves, no. The Man United players, come on, it's embarrassing,
Yeah,
man.
Bruno epitomises that, even though we put him as MVP.
He's also
Yeah.
really good. Aston Villa, Ollie Watkins.
I've actually gone Douglas Luiz.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't mind it.
I thought you said you don't like him.
I don't mind it. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
FPL.
I think those are the two options there, to be honest.
I even
He
had-
started off very strong as well,
Yeah.
right?
What, John McGinn?
Yeah, mate, I like McGinn
Yeah.
or Luiz.
Can we talk about Diaby?
Yeah,
I think he's unreal.
Okay.
Especially with his breakthrough Premier
Most
League
valuable
season.
player though, it's got to be Watkins, surely.
It's his breakthrough season, as we found out from
don't even start me on
Reeve
that.
and
Don't
Tom,
even
apparently.
start me on that.
No, I think he's unreal, and I think he's only going to get better as well.
Also, another personal bias, Matty Cash, just because he's Polish. Else.
He's also very good at football.
Yeah, that as well.
And
of
golf.
course.
Spurs, Maddison.
Matters.
Yeah.
Not so.
Yeah. You know what? I was tempted to go with Van der Ven, only for the fact that when they went from him to Dyer and Ben Davis on the weekend, it was like massive difference. But yeah, I think, you know what? Also, Vicario, I was going to say, yeah, exactly. He saved them so many times. Even, you know, in the games against Arsenal, against United, like those could have been different scorelines without him. So yeah, it's a tough one.
I've gone for Maddison, so I think a great shout. So
I didn't even consider a different player to Maddison.
fair enough, man. Arsenal. There could be a couple there. I thought there was a couple.
I had one clear one, and last season I thought was proof in the pudding is Saliba.
You're not wrong. You're actually not wrong.
Like if he's not there, that team crumbles.
Arsenal lost to Saliba and essentially lost the title.
Yeah, that is true.
But I've still gone for Saka.
I went for Declan Rice.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like he offers something a little bit more. There's a little bit of different energy. I felt like with Arsenal at times, it kind of feels like a couple of the players kind of like calmed down a little bit compared to last season, whilst Declan Rice came in and he's still kind of been like guns blazing a little bit. There's just like a different energy about him. And I should hate him because he supports SC Dons. But yeah.
I went Saliba. I think he's just an absolute unit, like.
He is. He's only
love
like,
him.
what, 22, 23?
Yeah, he was when we played Hughes, he just like handled us so well.
Yeah.
Like too easily.
Best centre back in the league.
I actually agree.
What about Ruben Diaz?
I prefer Saliba.
After yesterday.
I prefer Saliba, yeah. I've struggled for Saka though because we love you, Saka. Liverpool, Salah.
No.
Oh,
That keeper. Alisson, I think the difference Alisson makes is just astronomical.
I didn't even think
Mate,
about
I was thinking this the other day. Someone was putting out like who's the best player in the world, and I would never pick a keeper as the best footballer in the world. But in a way, I was like, every week he's unreal. He ticks every box, and he does it every week, every year. And not that Salah's phenomenal, and he will always deliver you goals, but he will have games where he's a bit less in it, or when games that Liverpool struggle in. Like Alisson's always there to just turn losses into points, turn draws into wins.
Because
It's tight though between
the
the two.
attackers they got as well. They can do without Salah.
I went with Van Dijk. He's just rock solid at the back. I think he's been, the guy that wins you your aerial battles. It's hard to get past him. And, we've seen what it's like without him in the side as well. You can try to put a different centre-back, whatnot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I just think he's just too good. Like, let's be honest. I think, arguably...
He had a bit of an off season last year.
I think he's. I don't. There's a lot of good centre backs in the league now. I don't know if he's top 3 even.
I know.
He's been good this
He's
year.
had a good season, mate. He has had a good season. Who have you got?
Other than against
Salah.
You went for Salah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I think Liverpool fans would either say Salah or Alisson.
I think he makes.
I think one of the three. They're going
I think he makes Alisson's work a little bit easier at times. Van Dijk.
Well, final team of Man City. I've gone Rodri.
Rodri. Yeah.
They've won every. Well, no, they haven't. Chelsea stopped them. But
Arsenal beat them.
not with Rodri. That's what I'm saying. The only reason there's a title race at the moment is because Rodri fancied a holiday. He took 3 games off and they lost to Newcastle, Wolves, and Arsenal when he came back. And back at it.